All right, guys, welcome. This is your host, ID Jester. Welcome to game number 96. This is our second game of a four-game series against Cleveland at home. Cleveland is 3-6 against Kansas City. Kansas City 51-44, losers of 5 straight games. That's right, 5 in a row they've dropped. So hopefully they can get back on the winning track here on game number 96 against Cleveland. Brown, Furman, James, Carter, O'Brien, Bell, Kaminsky, Jacoby, and Skinner. Pitching today for Cleveland, Scott Bales. For Kansas City, Wilson, Steitzer, Brett, Jackson, Tabler, Boone, White, Winters, Pacoda, and Luis Aquino on the mound. Let's check out his stats. 2-6. Ugh. One save, 3.82. Well, that's not bad. 61 innings, 67 hits, 25 strikeouts, only 9 walks. Let's see if we can improve Luis Aquino's record here. Due up first, Jerry Brown, the second baseman for the Cleveland Indians. 4-5. Jerry Brown. And 3-6. And a leadoff single by Cleveland. So let's see if that premonition of what's to come. Felix Furman, shortstop. 51, and good thing there's no walk there. That would really be troublesome. 3-5. Ground ball hit to short. Advancing, play at first. 1 out. Runner in scoring position for Dion James. Got a range play. This is going to be dangerous. 5-3. This is going to be to Pacoda at shortstop, who makes the play. Advance only on roll of 6 on balls hit to third base. He was at second base. Runners advance on balls hit to first, second base, or catcher. Oh, no, I'm sorry. It was hit to shortstop. No, so he's going to stay where he's at. And we're going to try a pickoff. No pickoff. So 2 away. Runner still in scoring position. Joe Carter, left fielder. And another back-to-back range plays. Kansas City. Can they do it? White, and he's successful. So our middle interior defense, Furman and Brown. I'm sorry, that would be the other team. It would be, White and Pagoda making some good defensive plays there. All right, Scott Bales. 0-1, 12.16 ERA, 3.2 innings pitched, 9 hits, no strikeouts, and a walk. Willie Wilson due up first. Hopefully, we can get things rolling here. And that's a leadoff walk by Willie Wilson. Kevin Steitzer now. Kevin Steitzer. Come on, Steitzer. Let's get things rolling here. 1-6. That's going to be single into center field, and the lead runner advances. Ball caught off, and the trailing runner is caught in a rundown. It's a 6. Runner gets under tag and at advanced base. Beautiful play there by Kevin Steitzer, making it over as they were worried about Wilson coming home. Runner gets under the tag and at advanced base. So advancing there. So 2 runners in scoring position. No one out. George Brett due up. Let's see if Kansas City can cash in on this. The lefty-lefty matchup. 1-3. It's a liner at second base. No double play. So that's 1 away. Defense isn't going to play in. Good thing. I almost forgot again. 2 up, Bo Jackson, 4-6, and he's going to strike out. Brings up Pat Tabler, 3-3. Come on, Pat. Last chance of getting things going here. And against the lefty, it's going to be single past the pitcher. 2-run score, and it's 2-0 Kansas City. Pat Tabler with the big single with 2 outs in the bottom of the first. Range play here. And that's going to Brown, who failed to make the play. Going to third as the ball rolls into the outfield. Good read there by Pat Tabler. Runners in the corner, still only 2 outs. Frank White, second baseman. 5-4. No hit by pitch. And for 3, it's going to be a fly ball in the right field, but 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors. Kansas City takes a 2-0 lead after 1 inning. Pete O'Brien, 3-5, and that is going to be an auto single off of Luis Aquino's card. Joey Bell, batting an even 200, and another range play. Wow, we've had a lot of them so far. 36, this is going to Pacoda, who makes it and flips it underhand to White. White guns it to Brett and gets him by half a step. Double play, clears the bases. Brad Kaminsk, and he's going to walk Brooke Jacoby, and Jacoby waits. 3-4 against the right. He's going to be a fly ball out. So 1 hit, no runs, no errors. Bottom of 2, Matt Winters. Lefty-lefty matchup again. That's going to be a fly ball into center field. Bill Pacoda. 1-5. Bill Pacoda with the home run check. And if that would have been 15 or less, that would have been a home run by Bill Pacoda. But unfortunately, they had to not give us it. But he does get his single. And a steal and stolen base. So Bill Pacoda getting things rolling here. The shortstop. 1 away. 2-4. Willie Wilson walked his first time up. 3-5. That's a single. Past Brown at second, and coming around to score is going to be Pacoda, and it's 3-0 KC. And we got a stadium check here for Steitzer, and that's going to be advancing out at first. And another steal by Willie Wilson. Stolen base, so 2 away. Wilson gets in to third base on the quick steal. 6-4, home run check. Oh, he doesn't hit many against lefties, but we still had a shot at it. But he does hit a double. Another run comes in. 4-0 KC, and Scott Bales having some trouble here. Bo Jackson due up. And Bo Jackson strikes out for the second time, but that's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and the Royals take a 4-0 lead into the top of the 3rd. Joel Skinner, another range play. So far, our defense has been solid. 4-5. That's to second. White makes the play. Quick White on his feet. Jerry Brown, 1 for 1. Led the game off with a single. And followed that up by another single. So 2 for 2 on the day for Jerry. Felix Furman, 61. And a 1-4 is a ground ball hit to Pacoda. Pacoda tosses it over to White. White on to Brett. 6-4-3, double play. We go on to the bottom of the 3rd. Pat Tabler, 1 for 1 with a 2 RBI. 5-6 range play. And 44, that's going to be to the pitcher. No, it's going to be a single. But the pitcher, yes, it is going to be the pitcher who sticks his glove out, knocks it down, runs over, picks it up, throws it to first in time. 1 away. That robbed Pat Tabler of a base hit. Bob Boone due up, 1 for 1. He's going to line that at Jacoby and Frank White. And Frank White, 1-5. That's going to be a ground ball hit to Furman. So it's a 1-2-3 inning going into the top of the 4th. Deion James, the DH. And we got a stadium check here for Deion. And a rare play. Ball hit in the dirt, gets past the catcher's pads, repitch. Check for injury, no injury check. Okay, so it's just going to be a repitch. 5-1, no walk. As the 20 is rolled. 2-5. That's a ground ball hit to White. Solid defense there up the middle with Pacoda and White so far. Joe Carter 0 for 1, 4-5. That's to Pacoda, no error, and it's a second out. Pete O'Brien 1 for 1, 2-4. Range play at the stadium. And that's going to be a single unless Wilson could steal it from him, and he does. Comes in diving. Stop there. No runs, no hits, no errors. High fives all the way around here. Bottom of 4-0 KC. Matt Winters 6-3. Matt Winters, a lefty. 6-6. Pop up high. Bales calls for it. Makes the catch. Phil Pacoda 1 for 1. And it's going to be ground ball, no error. There by O'Brien. Willie Wilson 1-5. Oof, another home run check. Failed. It was a 4. But against lefties, Willie Wilson doesn't hit many. We had another shot at it, 1-3, but he does get a single. So just like the previous home run check, no home run, but a single nonetheless. Oh, another home run check possibility here. Nope, he doesn't give any up against right-handers. That's why there's a lot of left-handers in the lineup, actually. But he does get a fly out to right field. So that's no runs, 1 hit, no errors. Going on to 5, Joey Bell, 4-5. 63, a leadoff single. Third time that Cleveland has started the inning off with a leadoff single, 2-4. And that's going to be a failed check there by Wilson. And we're going to have runners at second and third with nobody out. Defense plays in. 1-3. Brooks Jacoby over 1, 6-4. Ground ball hit down the line to Steitzer. Is the base runner going to try and score? He's a 0. Nope. Out at first. Brings up Joel Skinner. It's only a base running a 1, so range play though. Good thing we weren't playing in this time. 2-3. That's going to be to Brett, who makes the play. Is the base runner going to try and score? 50-50 shot. Does Cleveland send him home, or do they leave him put? It's a tough decision. 1, 2, 3 will be safe. 4, 5, 6 he should be out. Yeah, they're going to send him. Will the defense try for the auto out at first? The run will score. So they give up the run. No, they're going to try and throw him out. This might be the wrong thing, but 4 is rolled. So if the D6 higher, then the base runner is out. So forced out at home. Advancing on the play, fielder's choice. So runners still at the corners, but save that run off the board. Jerry Brown. And 62 ground ball hit to White. And look at that. No runs, 2 hits, no errors. I think we played that right. They just got unlucky on some of the rolls, but that's the way the cookie crumbles. 4-5. And George Brett starts off things with the walk. Bo Jackson 0 for 2, 2 strikeouts. Let's see if he can get things going here. 3-4. That's going to be ground ball hit to Jacoby. And only play is at first. 1 away. Pat Tabler 1 for 2. And it's going to be a single and a throw error on Bell as he misses the cutoff man, a 1-base error. And George Brett's going to come in to score. Makes it 5-0. Going to second will be Pat Tabler. Bob Boone 1 for 2. And another error check possibility. 2-3 ground ball hit to short. No error that time. Advancing out at first, so runner gets to third here for Frank White. Wild pitch, past the ball, could score him. 2-3 and a fly ball to center field. So that is 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and we go to the top of the 6th, 5-0 KC. Felix Furman due up. He strikes out. First strikeout for Luis Aquino. Dion James, 3-2. Dion, lefty, and that's going to be a single. Past Steitzer. Joe Carter, 1 on, 1 out, 2-4, range play at the ballpark. And that's going to be Willie Wilson making a good play there. Keeping everyone on their base, second out. 4-5, Pete O'Brien. And he's going to get a single, advancing to third on the play. The runner's at the corner for Joey Bell, 5-3, another stadium check. And that's going to be a fly ball. Wilson makes the catch. So, we need to decide what we're going to be doing about the pitching here for Kansas City here, or for Cleveland, sorry. This is game number 96. So, yep, Scott Bales is done, and they're going to be bringing in Rich Yett. Rich Yett's coming in. 6-6 against Matt Winters. 2-2 is a single. So leadoff single, Bill Pacoda. 2-3 and no walk. 6-3, it's a ground ball to O'Brien. And forced out there, fielder's choice. So that's going to bring 1 away here for Willie Wilson. The man's 2 for 2 today with a walk. Come on, Willie, keep things going. Another walk, so runners at first and second. Runner in scoring position for Steitzer. 3-2 and no walk. 1-4, ground ball back to the pitcher. Advancing on the play, forced out at second. So runners at the corners here for George Brett, who's 1 for 2 with the big double. 4-3, George Brett. 1-3, lines it right down to second baseman Jerry Brown, makes the catch. No runs, 1 hit, and no errors. We go on to the 7th. Brad Kaminsky. 3-3, and that's going to be a double into left field. Bo Jackson gets it. Strikeout, only the second one here for Luis Aquino. Joel Skinner, 2-4. Range play at the ballpark. Another range play. That's to Jackson. Failed to make it over his head all the way to the wall. That's going to score a run as Kaminsky comes in, taking his place at second base. Joel Skinner. And that's going to be it for Luis Aquino. We're going to be bringing in Mr. Montgomery. So Monty's in, replacing Aquino here in the top of the 7th. Jerry Brown. He strikes out. Felix Furman due up. 2-4. Another stadium check. Runner at second. 3-5. Ground ball hit to Brett. And that's going to do it for the inning. 1 run on 2 hits, no errors. Go to the bottom of the 7th. 7th inning stretch time. So everyone take me out to the ball game. Let Bo Jackson get a hit. I want to see it go really far. No, as he strikes out for the third time today, striking out. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Not good. Pat Dabber comes in with the walk. Bob Boone. 5-4. Bob Boone. Well, he doesn't hit any home runs, so Bob won't be hitting us a home run, but he will be hitting us A single past Brown at second base. Runners at first and second. One away here for Frank White. 0 for 3. 3, 4. Frank has been dropping down in the lineup as he's hit a real slump here. So 2 away. Matt Winters. 1 for 3. 3, 3. A pop-up. And O'Brien in foul territory makes the catch. 1 hit, no runs, no errors. We go to the top of the 8th. Monty, 3, against these lefties, 42. It's going to be a single past Pacoda. Back into center field, Joe Carter. And 4 is going to be a wild pitch going to second. Oops, sorry. We need to start back over. Joe Carter. He strikes out. Second strikeout by Monty there. Pete O'Brien 5-4 and walks him. Runners at first and second, 1 away. Joey Bell 3-4. He strikes out as well. So Montgomery comes in, get 3 strikeouts already. And 2 away here, 5-3, and that's to Jackson, no error. So Jackson makes the play. Go to the bottom of the 8th. Coming in for Rich Yet will be Jesse Orozco. Orozco. 5-1 KC, bottom of 8. Bill Pagoda. He strikes out. Top of the lineup, Willie Wilson, 2 for 2. Stadium check here for Wilson. Also 2 walks. And 9 is going to be a double for Willie Wilson. He's having a heck of a day. Steitzer, 1 for 4. And he's going to strike out. 2 away here for George Brett. George Brett's going to fly out. So that's going to do that. Montgomery against Jacoby, Skinner, and Brown. We're going to just let it roll there. 4-1. Brooks Jacoby gets himself a single. And we're going to leave him in there. Joel Skinner, 1 for 3 with a double. And that's going to be a walk, and that's going to be it. So we're going to bring in Steve Farr here, see if he can close this game out. Tap back to the top of the lineup, Jerry Brown. He strikes him out. So 1 away here. Felix Furman, 5-3. Good thing that could have loaded the bases there. Ground ball back to the pitcher. He throws it back to White at second base. On to Brett. Ground ball double play. And Kansas City defeats Cleveland here in game number 96, 5-1. Cleveland wins. Kansas City wins. Kansas City wins. So exciting times here. Probably broke out of that 5-game losing streak. And we'll just save all that. And no home runs by either team. The win goes to Luis Aquino. Yay! Improves to 3-6. Scott Bales drops to 0-2. Steve Farr with the save. Stat line: Cleveland 1 run on 11 hits and an error. Kansas City 5 runs on 11 hits and no errors. And we're going on to game number 97. On to game number 97. Play schedule. There we go. This is the 3rd game of the 4-game series. Tom Cadiani versus Tom Gordon. Got a battle of the Toms going on here. Okay. We don't need you full screen. Hello, there you go. All right, Bleacher Bums Gaming is in the house. What's going on, my friend? Hope all is well. We are just starting game number 97, 96. just completed. So a little excitement there. It's Kansas City. Game doubleheader today. I'm trying to get through some of these games here. We're in game number 97. We've got Tom Gordon pitching. It's going to be Wilson, Steitzer, Tabler, Jackson, Buckner, Boone, Winters, White, Wellman. That's a lot of W's there. Tom Gordon is 1-2 with 1 save, 2.81 ERA, 83 innings, 64 hits, 73 strikeouts, 37 walks. He'll be going up against Jerry Brown, Felix Furman, Deion James, Joe Carter, Pete O'Brien, Joey Bell, Brad Kaminsky, Brooks Jacoby, Andy Allison, and Tom Candiotti pitching for your Indians. Just listen to some baseball as you work. He is working hard. Hopefully he's working on his awesome boxing game. If you're a boxing game fan, Cards and Dice, Beecher Bums Gaming is designing an awesome boxing game. Really excited to look at it. And I'm still waiting on my Holyfield, the real deal Holyfield versus George the Grill Master Foreman matchup that he keeps promising me. But I understand he's made some changes to the game and he's updating some of the cards. He's got to get them reprinted out and everything. So hopefully he'll get that done and we'll get to see that coming up on his channel. So hopefully. Game number 97. Let's get her underway. Tom Gordon. 5-6. There we go. And that's going to be a walk by Jerry Brown. And Tom Gordon against Furman. 1-4. Come on there, Tom Gordon. 4-2 fly ball out to right field. Deion James. Range play. 5-3. That's going to be to Wellman. And Wellman makes the play. No ground ball double play, but they do get the force out at second. Thank you. So 2 away here in the top of the first. Joe Carter. Another range play. Back-to-back range plays. 3-4. That's going to be a double. And Wilson steals that hit away on the range play. So instead of a double, good defensive play there by Willie Wilson in center field. Diving stop. I'm printing the latest cards tomorrow, so it'll be this weekend, my friend, says Beecher Bums Gaming. So look forward to checking that out. Got to get some Soccer Blast in the mix, too. Wow, you just got a lot of things going on there. I'm always doing things like that, getting in more and more, keep adding more and more things, and that's why Bo Jackson got put aside for so long, because it's like always doing new things. Bottom of first, Wilson, Steitzer, Tabler, Tom Candiotti, 0-2 with a 6 ERA, 15 innings, giving up 13 hits, 5 strikeouts, 2 walks. So let's hope we can do well against Candiotti. 1-3, Willie Wilson. And a leadoff triple by Willie Wilson, scampering around that base, hustling, just like he did in the outfield to rob that double. Kevin Steitzer up 6-1, and he strikes out. Pat Tabler up to the third hole because he's on such a good roll. Pat Tabler, 2-4. That's going to be a single run scores. 1-0 KC. Same reason my Fergie Jenkins replay will take until September. Yeah. Yep, you keep adding things and then it's like, oh yeah, I got to get back to that. Bo Jackson had a terrible day yesterday, or previous game actually, and I think he was 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. So let's see if he can get a hold of one here. 2-4. Yep, a single. And going on to third base is Pat Tabler. Still only 1 out here in the bottom of the first. Runners at the corners for Billy Buckner. And range play. That's right. Hit it where they're not. 41. That's going to be 14. That's going to be a triple It's over the head of Bell, into the corner, rattles around. He loses it, drops the ball. 2 runs come in to score. Pat Talbert, Bo Jackson coming into third base, sliding head first. Billy Bad Boy Buckner and his 3-0 KC here in the bottom of the first. Bob Boone, the catcher, due up. 2 triples in the inning. That always helps. And another single by Bob Boone. And they're having a meeting on the mound here in the bottom of the first, checking on Candiotti to see if there's something wrong with him, as he's given up 4 hits so far, 5 hits. Matt Winters due up, 3-3. Candiotti says he'll continue. 3-2. Fly ball into left field. Second out there. And they want to put the steal on by Bob Boone. Sure, why not? Nah, he got caught stealing. All right. 4 runs on 5 hits and no errors. And after 1 complete, going into the top of the second inning, 4-0 KC. Jumps out to a big lead. Let's see if they can hold on to it now with Tom Gordon on the hill. 5-2. That's going to be a single, no error. Joey Bell at first. That's going to be ground ball to second and forced out. Tried for the double play, couldn't get it. Brad Kaminsk, 2-4. Brad Kaminsk. And he's going to get a single, no error. So runners at first and second with 1 out. Brooks Jacoby, third baseman. 15's a pass ball. Ooh, it's going to be a repitch as the catcher saves it. Nice 2-4 error on a throw possible. 1-3 ground ball hit to Wellman. No error. No double play, though, as the only plays at first as he bobbles it. Gets the run at first, though. Andy Allison, the catcher today. And no hit by pitch. 3-3, and that's going to be a single, and 1 run comes in as they hold up Kaminsk at third base. The cut in the lead is now 4-1. Jerry Brown, 4-4. Got a stadium check here. That's a single plus, and they're just going to turn that into a double. And they still hold up the runner at third base, but another run comes across as Kaminsk comes in to score. Now 4-2 here. 1-6, and even with the plus, they didn't get the strikeout on Furman. 6-6. It's going to be a ground ball out, but that's 2 runs and 4 hits, no errors. And at the bottom of the second, we got a real snumdinger. 4-2 Royals. Due up Frank White. Frankie is on kind of a bad streak recently. Hasn't been hitting the ball well. Brad Wellman also could use some hits. 4-1. So that's second out. And Willie Wilson, he's been tearing it up. Started off with the triple, but this time strikes out. It's a 1-2-3 inning. Go to the top of the third. 4-2 Royals. 5-4. Deion James 0-for-1. Ground ball to Wellman and makes the play. No error. Carter. Joe Carter. We got a range play. And it's going to be a pop-up. And Boone behind the bag throws his mask off. Makes the catch. Pete O'Brien. And Pete's going to walk. So 1 aboard. 6-3. Another range play here. We don't have our good defenders in today. And that's going to be a single. And that's Bo Jackson. Yes, Bo Jackson makes the play. Comes in hustling. And no runs, no hits, no errors. So no damage done. Bottom of the third. Tom Candiotti starts the inning off with a walk to Steitzer. Pat Tabler. 4-2 KC. Pat Tabler fouls a couple pitches off and gets himself a single, and lead runner advances. Roll is less than or equal to. Nope, staying on first will be Pat Tabler. But runners at the corners with no one out for Mr. Bo Jackson. Let's see if Bo can get things going here. Oh, he just missed the home run check. Look at that. Just missed the home run check. 2-4 is a range play. Hit it where they're not, Bo. Hit it where they're not. 6-2. That's a single. And over the head of Kaminsky. That's going to score a run. And staying at second, Pat Tabler didn't get a good read on that one. So Bo Jackson held to a single as Pat Tabler slowing the base runners down. Billy Buckner with the triple. 5-4. Billy Buckner. 4-2. And that's going to be ground ball hit to short. Advancing on the play out at second. Fielder's choice runners at the corners for Bob Boone. Only one out here. Tom Candiotti strikes out Bob Boone. And Matt Winters, 4-2. That's going to be ground ball back to Candiotti. Underhands to O'Brien. And that's 1 run and 2 hits, no errors. But Kansas City goes up by 3 after 3 innings. 5-2, top of 4. Brad Kaminsky, right-hander. A ground ball down to Steitzer. Brooks Jacoby, third baseman. And back-to-back strikeouts by Gordon. Andy Allison, 1 for 1. Ooh, he just missed the home run check. And gets himself a ground ball down to Steitzer. All the way across the diamond in time as Buckner with a good reach. Gets the runner in time. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Frank White. Come on, Frank. You need to get things rolling here, buddy. Stadium check time. He's got himself a single. Frank White. Yay, Frank. Brad Wellman 0 for 1. Come on, Brad. 192 average. It's really sinking here. 5-3 against the righty. He's going to be a ground ball back to the pitcher. Forced outfielder's choice. Willie Wilson 1 for 2 with a triple. And a strikeout. 2-way for Steitzer. Come on, Steitz. 2-3. And he doesn't hit any home runs against right-handers. Come on. Ground ball out. So the hit goes for nothing. And we go to the top of the 5th. Still 5-2 KC. 4-2. Leadoff walk given by Gordon. Furman. Felix says ground ball to second and ground ball double play. That's a 4-6-3 double play. The pitcher's best friend there. 5-3. No walk. 1-5, and that's going to be a 1-2-3 inning as a little dribbler goes to the second baseman, Frank White. Go to the bottom of the 5th. Tom Candiotti still trying to struggle through this. Didn't have his best outing. Missed the home run check. But Pat Tabler doesn't hit any home runs against right-handers anyways. But he does get a single into right field. Bo Jackson won't miss it if they line one up for him. 2-5. But this time he strikes out. They're going to put on the pickoff. 11 is pickoff. They picked him off. Wow. Tom Candiotti with the pickoff. And even on the 11, 10-15 is pickoff. 1-9 is a balk. So no runners on base. Brings up Billy Buckner 2-way here. 3-4. Unfortunate set of events there. Ground ball back to Candiotti. Stumbles off the mound, but rolls over, grabs the ball, tosses it in time. And we go to the top of the 6th inning. Carter is up. He starts the game off with a leadoff single as it's Winners can't get it in time. So Pete O'Brien, 1-2. Pete O'Brien, 1-4. That's going to be a fly ball into center field. So one away. Joey Bell. And Joey strikes out. Brad Kaminsky, 1-for-2, scored a run. And we have a home run check. Fortunately, he needs a 1 on that dice. Otherwise, it was almost a certainty that Brad Kaminsky is going to hit it out. 4-5 against the righty. He's going to be a single. Advancing around second and going to third. Joe Carter with the dive, slide, and safe. So runners at the corners, 2-away here. Tom Gordon looking a little weak on the mound. 2-5. Stadium check for Brooks Jacoby, top of the 6th. 1-6, fly ball. Wilson going back on the track, makes the catch. And that's side retired, bottom of the 6th. Tom Candiotti against Bob Boone, 1-for-2. Oh, home run check again, but once again, Bob Boone does not hit any home runs. Lines it right at second baseman. Almost took his head off there. 2-6. Range play here by Matt Winters. Come on, hit it where they're not. And he's going to be back to the pitcher, and Candiotti snags that one, drops it, picks it up, throws it to O'Brien in time. So 2-away. Frank White. No strikeout by Frank. He's 1-for-2. Come on, Frank, get another one. Nope, this time pops it up into foul territory. And that, my friends, is going to be it for Tom Gordon. He's going to step aside for Steve Farr, who's going to come into the game. Steve Farr, let's take a quick look at him. He's 1-3 so far, 3 saves, 4.20 ERA, 40 innings, 60 hits, 31 strikeouts, 10 walks. And we're in the bottom of the top of the 7th. Andy Allison. And a leadoff walk and a steal possibility, but no, caught stealing. Andy Allison did not get a very good jump and got caught there at second base. Jerry Brown, stadium check. 24, that's going to be a fly ball to Jackson. Makes it look easy. 4-3 and a strikeout. So 1-2-3 inning there for Steve Farr. Tom Candiotti is going to also take a shower. He's going to be bringing in Doug Jones. Let's take a look at Doug. He's got a save under his belt, 1.17 ERA, 7.2 innings, 3 hits, 6 strikeouts, only 1 walk. So Brad Wellman 0-for-2. Ground ball down to Jacoby. Cross the diamond in time. Willie Wilson, the switch hitter. 4-4. That's going to be ground ball hit to Furman. 2-away, and Kevin Steitzer 0-for-2. A range play here by Steitzer. 5-5. That's a 16. It's going into right field. Bell, and over his head. Bell can't make the play, but does hold him to a single. Steitzer on with the single. Pat Tabler 3-for-3 today. Scored a run, has an RBI as well. And this time, a little ground ball to Brown at second base. Go to the top of the 8th. Deion James, the DH, left-hander, 3-3. He is 0-for-3. Make it 0-for-4 as he hits one down to Billy Buckner at first base. Scoops it up, takes it to the bag. Inning over, or first out, sorry. Joe Carter, 2-5, and that's going to be an auto single. And that brings up Pete O'Brien, 1-on-1 out. And 6-4 fly ball. And that's going to be it for Steve Farr. She needs to be taken out of the game. We got a bunch of right-handers coming up. So we're going to bring in Terry Leach. Terry Leach against Joey Bell. 2-2. 3-5 liner. Rated Steitzer. And that's going to do it. Bottom 8. 5-2 KC. Bo Jackson up 2 for 3 today. And he's got a stadium check. Come on, Bo. And that's going to be a ground ball to Jacoby, though. So Billy Buckner 1 for 3 with a triple. And Bucky, he's going to fly out to Carter in left field. 3-5 range play for Bob Boone, 1-5. And successfully making the place Kaminsky in center field. So it's a 1-2-3 inning. Go to the top of the 9th. Terry Leach, Brad Kaminsky, 2 for 3 on the day. He's got another range play. 2-2. That's a 13 home run for Brad Kaminsky. It's going dead center field. Wilson looks up, watches that one sail into the stadiums. And just like that, here in the top of the 9th, Brad Kaminsky scores the run. It's now 5-3 ball game. Brooks Jacoby. And a 3-4, 3-4. It's a fly ball into left field. Jackson on the run, makes the catch, bobbles it, almost dropped it. And that's the first out. Andy Allison, 2-6, strikes out on the 2-2 pitch. Down to the last out here, no one on base. Terry Leach going for the save here. 3-5, 6-4. It's a ground ball over to Wellman. Wellman picks it up, throws it. Buckner stretches, catches it, and Kansas City defeats Cleveland 5-3 here in game number 97 of the season. Kansas City wins. Kansas City wins. Whew. Back-to-back victories for KC against Cleveland. They improved to 8-3 against Cleveland, or 8 wins, 3 losses. They improved to 53-44 on the season. After their 5-game losing streak, they've now won 2 in a row. Cleveland home run, Brad Kaminsky is first. And no home runs by Kansas City. The win goes to Tom Gordon. He improves to 2-2. Tom Cadiotti 0-3. Terry Leach comes in with the save. Stat lines are Cleveland 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. Kansas City 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. Let's go ahead and save this data. So, yep, that is game number 96 and 97. I think we're going to be on later. I'm trying to get through game number 100 here. So we're at game number 98 will be the next one. 98, 99, 100. We can get 3 games, another triple header maybe for you guys later tonight. We shall see. I'd like to keep cruising through these games so I can start the countdown process. Once I get to 100, it feels like it's on the downhill slide. As long as we're going towards 100, it feels like we're going up the hill as opposed to down the hill. I know we're past halfway, but it's still like, oh my God. I got to get to 100 before I can start going down. So we'll see. Anyways, thanks to Bleacher Bums Gaming for stopping out tonight. Check out his channel, guys. If you're a baseball fan, if you're a boxing fan, if you're sports, anything sports, check out his channel. He does a great job, so definitely highly recommend. All right, guys, thanks for stopping in. We'll see you guys later. Take care, and hopefully see you later tonight. Thanks for watching.